Julien's Auctions were truly honoured and personally excited to work with Olivia Newton-John.
I think as a child, if you had told me that I was going to sell 100 million albums in my lifetime, I probably wouldn't have believed you. There's some really interesting things in here that I decided it was time to let them go. I have a number of awards, People's Choice, not my Grammys. These other awards that were special to me, but I had to put them in storage because I don't have room for them in my house. So I thought, well, better that someone is winning them and enjoying them.
You know, when you think of Olivia Newton-John, you think of Sandy, you think of John Travolta, Danny, the movie Grease.
I was very reticent about playing Sandy because I'd made a movie before that was a musical that didn't do well. So I was very nervous, and I read it and I thought, wow, this is a really challenging role because you need to play two characters. And I was afraid of it, but also excited by it. And then they sent John Travolta to talk to me into it, and that worked. We rehearsed for Grease for quite a few weeks actually, and I actually have the pair of shoes that I rehearsed the dance numbers in that are signed. I signed them, and they're in the auction. The Grease jacket represents 40 years of incredible experiences because, you know, when we made the movie, you have no idea that it's going to be a success. I mean, it may be a success for a season, but 40 years on? Well, the pants were 20 years old when I tried them on, and the zip was broken. So they fitted me really well, but they said, we're going to have to sew you in. So of course that limited my drinking ability and eating ability because they'd have to unzip me and sew me up again. So they were long days. When I made the movie Grease, I had no idea what was going to happen. And the fact the music went on to become so popular and send 10 million and plus now was incredible to me. The night that we drove up for the premiere of Grease, John and I were in one of those wonderful 50s cars, and Fleur Tamaya, who is my dear friend from Australia, had made me this pink, very beautiful prom dress. Really is a prom dress, just a very exaggerated and low cut for me prom dress. As we drove up to the theatre, we were mobbed pretty well, and it was like, wow, what's going on? How can people, they haven't even seen the movie, and yet there was this excitement and build up.
And of course she attended so many premieres. You think of like when she was a presenter at the 50th Academy Awards in 1978, she was a presenter. We have that beautiful outfit she wore to that. It's
really changed my life because for 40 years I've been celebrated in this movie and celebrating it. The making of Physical was quite amazing because it was a song I was really concerned about. I made it and then had a panic attack and said to my manager, I think we should pull it because I've gone too far. And he said, no, it's great, love, it's going up the chart. When I did the Physical tour, Fleur Tamaya made all my clothes for that tour, and she made a lot of beautiful embroidered tops, and she had a great way of putting different ideas together. Those tops actually still work now. I'd wear them now. I think they're really cool.
She is one of the greatest all-time stars, and it's a true honour to work with her to raise money for a special cause, something very near and dear to Olivia Newton-John.
I'm really excited about this auction because it is going to benefit the Olivia Newton-John Cancer Wellness Research Centre in Melbourne, Australia. It's going to benefit a lot of people because the research and the wellness programs are not paid for by the government. So this is going to boost them and provide more wonderful programs for people in the centre. Everybody wins by buying these treasures of mine because they're going to the hospital, they're going to help people, and they're going to enjoy them themselves and have a little bit of history. I have had such a lovely experience with everyone at Julien's Auctions. Everyone has been so lovely and easy to get on with and accommodating. I mean, it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience, and anyone who's thinking about winning one of these pieces, thank you, because you are helping my hospital and my centre, and I hope you have great enjoyment out of them.
Of course, this is an auction for the record books. We'll have huge interest, so if you can't be in Beverly Hills on November 1st and 2nd for this truly historic auction, you can go to juliensauctions.com. You can actually see and hear the auctioneer, click those buttons, bid, and take home something iconic from Grease, or from Xanadu, or from the Physical tour, or just amazing items, truly a historic event.